We are live here at IMTS Day 3 in the North Hall. Eddie, how are you feeling?
Man, it is well with my soul. McCormick is packed already and things haven't even started. Day 3, we made it this far, but hey, what are we doing today, Tony?
Well, I'm going to be sipping on some apple juice today because my throat is already starting to go. But you know what? You guys are worth it. For everyone who can't make it to IMTS, this is why we're here, isn't it?
Exactly, here to give you an inside look at every single hall like no other entity in the world is doing it, and we're here making it happen.
500,000 plus of you guys out there. Thank you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at this booth. I think we have Tom waiting for us right here. Tom, how are you, my friend?
Good. How are you, man?
Every day is beautiful. This is my buddy Eddie.
Oh, man.
As we can see here, ETC, Emerging Technology Center, powered by AMT.
Yeah.
What are we doing on this booth, Tom?
That's cool. So I lead a team here. We're working on convergent manufacturing. So we've traditionally done a lot of work in hybrid manufacturing, looking at additive and subtractive, and we've shown some really cool stuff about when you couple those processes together, how you can make parts faster and how you can make them better. So what we're presenting here is a next generation platform. It allows small to medium manufacturers bring all the tools they already have, what they're comfortable with, and integrate them together, and it's all based around a pallet pool. So first, I forgot to ask you, did you get your coin yet today?
I did not get a coin, but what can I do with this?
Okay, so it's not about the coin itself, it's the fact that it's injection molded, okay? And so we've got a little injection molder in the back where we're pumping them out every single day, and every day you come to our booth, it's gonna be slightly different. So with that mold, if you ask me to change the design, like put Tony on the front of it, which would be pretty cool, right?
That would be pretty cool.
The way you have to do it today is you have to go out, you have to get brand new stock, you gotta machine it, you gotta drill it, you gotta ream the holes, and you gotta hope you do it right? You don't want to scrap parts. But with this system here, what we're doing is we're actually modifying this mold as well as making 4 other parts simultaneously. And so, let me show it to you.
Yeah, I was going to say, as handsome as you and Eddie are, the audience loves to see what we're talking about. Let's head around the corner. Eddie, what do you think so far?
No, this is interesting, and it actually had a stint. I was over at Oak Ridge National Labs about 2 or so years ago interviewing Tony Schmitz and a couple other individuals. Love the technology, and it was regarding the MSC MillMax. So I'm curious as we walk through here, talk about the collaboration with Oak Ridge National Laboratories, man.
Yeah, so at Oak Ridge National Lab, specifically at the MDF, we're a user facility. So we're focused on engaging with the public. We want to hear what problems manufacturers are having, and we're here to help. Everything we do, all of our research is focused on the problems that are happening in the US, and our mission space to help improve US manufacturing, and that kind of what leads us to what we see here today. So this system, it's all based around a pallet pool, and it's got 3 modules is what we're calling on it. It's got induction heating, it's got welding, and it's got inspection, as well as good old CNC machining, right? Okay, so back to this coin. If you were to modify this mold, what we do is we start in the induction cell. That allows us to heat that tooling insert up at really high temperatures. Because if you're going to weld on it, like if it's a H13 tool stove, you got to get it really hot or it's going to crack. So once we do that, the pallet pool can pick it up, move it over to the welding cell, we fill it in. We add more material, the stuff you want to change out. Then once we weld it, we move it to the inspection cell and we inspect it. We make sure that we added enough material, make sure you have a good weld before you waste any more money cutting chips. After we make sure it's a good weld, we put it in our machining center, we recut it, we put a new design in it, we can go back to that inspection cell, make sure you make a good cut. And so what it is, it enables high mix, low volume production. And so as well as that injection mold, we've got 3 other parts running through here all the time here in the ETC. And so really, the power is the fact that manufacturers don't have to go out and buy all brand new equipment. You can bring any process, any robot, any machine tool. If it's APC prepped, you integrate what tools you already have.
Tony, I don't know about you, it sounds like they have something figured out.
They most definitely do, which is why they're at the front of the hall so that everybody can see it.
Precisely.
Tom, I don't want to rush through this, but you know we got to get through this entire hall.
And Tom, am I allowed to keep this coin? Oh, you just made my day. Thank you so much. First stop and we already got some swag, Tony. Isn't that crazy?
Thanks, Tom. We appreciate you, buddy. All right, we're actually going to head over to the SME area now. If you see innovations in workforce development, right? And we all know the buzzword of skill shortage, labor shortage, you know, skills gap, all these words that everyone's using, right? So I think this is what we're going to have a conversation about, because if you look, how smart are your strategies to attract, develop, and retain? I stuttered like I can't read, but that makes it fun on the live.
Hey, we're live, baby.
Here. Oh my gosh, hold my microphone for a minute. My buddy Greg Jones is ready to talk SME. I'm living a dream, Greg. How
nice
are
to
you,
meet
buddy?
you, man. Thanks for joining us today.
Nice to meet you. How are you today?
It is well. Hey, we're here to talk about all things manufacturing. We're here specifically at your booth. And Tony, I'm kind of curious, what are we unpacking today?
Oh gosh, in my opinion, what we're unpacking is just the need for more people, and Greg and SME are doing a wonderful job. They bring students into here, they bus them in, we get to speak with them, educate them on where our journeys have taken us, and hopefully inspirational journeys along the way, right Greg?
Absolutely, and you know, I'm the producer of the SmartForce Student Summit here at IMTS. That's in a different location. We're expecting teens of thousands of students to join us. The buses are going to start arriving this morning. They have been all week so far. It's going to be a great week in the Student Summit. We're up here right now in the Innovations and Workforce Development booth that SME's got on the floor too, in the Emerging Technology Center. We're talking about emerging technologies related to workforce development here. So AI, the impact of AI, and we have a partnership with Cengage Ready to Hire. We are helping employers find the people who are qualified to work in our industry, and we want to bring in more because we have this big skills gap in the industry.
Thank you for doing what you do. Is it responsible of me to say that you came from one interview to come do this interview? Did you run over here as well?
That's what happened today, but I'll do anything for Tony.
Greg, you're all right in my book, buddy. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for everything you do, man.
All right, my friends, we're gonna walk into the actual hall now. We had to give you a preview of what's outside with my buddy Greg. Over there we had Tom. I mean, what creative folks, aren't they?
The most creative, and I love they're even using, I saw virtual reality on the screens in order to gamify and train the next generation, because you know they're going to be so inundated with this type of technology. So what better way to empower the next level of workforce by giving them the tools you know they're using and creating a game out of it. I think that's fascinating and very wise.
I agree. I just want to give a I'm going to shameless name drop myself real quick. So Student Summit on Friday, if you're watching this live, 10 to 11 a.m., I'll be speaking to the students, sharing my full journey of the last 25, 30, 35 years in manufacturing, talking about my area as being homeless for a little while, my house burning down, onto being a director of global operations and going to over 80 countries around the world and participating in what I believe to be the most significant industry in all of the workforce around the world, because we make everything.
We do. Makers, we're touching a little bit of everything around the world. Tony, I think it's awesome you have the opportunity to speak to the next generation, because we're talking about enabling and empowering them. Why not continue to put these faces like yourselves in front of them, like, you know, the Drew Crows and the other individuals, so they can relate to, and they can hopefully not make all those mistakes, because Tony's never made any mistakes, right?
I just stuttered over there when I was reading. I make mistakes all the time. But we have to say a quick hi to our friends at Anko. They didn't even know we were going to be here, but I love this company. I got to film with them at EMO, Australian-based. They have a factory in Thailand as well, and such great people over here. I made friends with them over time after time. You think any of these guys are brave enough to hop on camera with us? I see he says no, immediately no.
We got people running away. I get it. I get it.
We do have people running away. Yeah, then let's see. All right, do we have 2 minutes of time to just talk a little bit about Anko? Is that okay? We're only live streaming to about 500,000 people around the world right now.
Maybe if I got the whole coffee in me first, I'd be able to give you a little bit more.
Well, I've already done the thing. We're Australian-based. This is grinding. This is the leader in grinding. Factories in places like Thailand. Let's continue our walk. But this is those people you want to work with for your grinding needs when you're thinking about precision. I want to just give a shout out to my friend Amanda Bacon, wherever she might be today. She's right over here. If I say it loud enough, she'll hear me, right? He said, I said 500,000 people. He's like, I'm not ready. I
need more coffee for that. I need more coffee for that.
So, to be fair, we are in the hall right now before the hall opens. We have special media passes, so there wasn't a whole lot of time for everyone to be ready, was there?
Exactly, that or get up, wake up, you know, powder your nose a little bit, but that's okay, because the MTD team, we hit it hard, right off the rip, right?
We started at about 4 a.m. this morning. I mean,
that's
our colleague Megan Zimba just ran a 5K and got some PR with her weighted suit on.
We expect nothing less. We go hard, whether it's on the floor or off of it. That's what we do. That's what we do, Tony. But seriously, awesome to see all of this technology in this specific hall. And speaking back to Anko, it was great to be able to see them at the gear show as well, to see the highlight of that machine, lots of capability, and really interesting just, again, see all that versatility in that specific sector. Always wonderful to see friends again, right?
It is. And since we're in the grinding hall, Arthur and Megan are going to join us halfway through this and talk automation, because this hall's kind of split. There's a lot of stuff in here, to be fair, but the main, I would say, purpose is grinding and automation, right? If you're going to talk about what this hall is all about. So we're going to split with Arthur and Megan and get into the automation side. So if you're into automation, stay tuned for the second half of this live stream. But for now, we're going to walk right on to Lieb here. Another leader in grinding. I got a lot of friends on this booth. Let's see if I can find one or two of them who are interested in jumping on live. I do see this handsome young man walking our way right now, ready to talk a little bit about
Somebody looks ready. Someone looks ready.
And we saw this guy in
going on, stud?
Florida as well. This is my buddy Felix for everyone who's watching right now. Felix, how are we feeling?
Great. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great first 2 days. It was a great show so far.
Well, that's what we like to hear. So for all the 500,000 plus watchers right now, what can they learn about Lieb here on the booth today, right now?
So we have our LK280DC Skyping machine here with the newest Skyping technology, and then in combination with our WGT280 for the gear inspection. And then we have our digital automation factory over there with our automation solutions, gantry, PHS, vision system, battery disassembly solutions. And then we have our technology corner with the newest LeapPad technology, just to explain all of our solutions in detail. We can't show it all here, so we have a digital corner here, performance corner here, to just go through it.
Yeah, being on the podcast with you, I know we can't show it all in one area. You are doing so much and so gear focused. Eddie, you remember hanging out with this guy in Florida?
Of course, good times, as always. And question here, so everyone here, you're obviously trying to create some attention, but in all reality, if I had to break it down to something, you're trying to portray a message and send a message to the industry. And if you could pin that down to a singular message, what are we trying to prove here this week?
I mean, we are one of the shops for hard and soft machining when it comes to gears. We do the inspection and we have the automation. So if you have any gears, any automation needs, we're the one shop to come. Yep.
Powerful, direct, to the point. What more needs said? Right there, you got it.
Felix, my friend, we appreciate your time. We'll actually see you tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning. All right, brother, we'll see you soon.
And right on, Felix. See you later, my man.
That's my buddy Felix. He loves coming to Florida as well. We'll have to bring him back again. I can already hear my voice cracking a little bit. I might have to pull out this apple juice. What do you think?
We'll have some Ricola.
I don't even think I can make that noise right now. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of talking this week, haven't we?
Hey, we are not done. You know, someone has to cover this incredible Super Bowl of trade shows, and why not be us and why not be every single day? The people you want to see it, over 500,000 of you across the world, and who better to give it to you than MTDCNC?
Hey, can't be mad about that. And I love the way you do it, how you close that, MTDCNC. As if your voice like that is just absolutely incredible. Now at the Vollmer booth, let's see if we can find my buddy Peter over here. He's actually sitting down right now, but he's such a gentleman and a scholar. I see him getting up just to spend time with us because Vollmer is a great friend as well. Oh man, I haven't seen you in a while. How are we living, Shannon?
Tony, great to see you.
Great to see you as well. Now, don't get nervous because I know you're a pro. This is my buddy Eddie, but we are live streaming right now to 500,000 people across 5 platforms, my friend.
Oh, that is fantastic. Good to see everybody tuning in today.
You are absolutely right about that. And in doing so, with all of these folks who want to learn more about Vollmer, what would you say is kind of a summary of what you're doing here on the booth? I mean, I can say we're grinding, and we're leaders in grinding, but what would you say?
I would agree with you on that first part, and I would say that, yeah, we've brought the latest in technology that we have to offer in grinding, ultrasonic deburring technology, laser PCD ablation. So we are looking forward to showing this to the customers, to the colleagues, to all of the visitors for IMTS this year, coming out to see the latest of what this industry has to offer and where we're going in the future.
Amazing, Shannon. Eddie, I've actually done some factory tours with this young man. I've been to a woodworking show with him, been in different places, having him on camera quite a bit, but I gotta give you time to learn a bit about Shannon as well.
Well, you know what? I love getting into the human element because that's what makes this wonderful. The machines are great, but the humans behind it, I think, really define the success. So for you specifically being at such a large show, showcasing some of the latest and greatest technology that your team has been working hard on, what excites you the most about a show like this?
Eddie, I think you're absolutely right. It is the human. It's all about customer relationships with our colleagues in the industry, even with our competitors. You know, we have these, we develop deep relationships and we can serve each other better. We bounce ideas off of each other, improve each other along the way. We're looking to move forward with everyone here. You know, it's not just a single person. Competition makes us all better, and we strive to do that every day.
Amen, amen. I love how you highlight the idea that competition does make everyone better, and you're not afraid of it. Love taking that head on. I think it says a lot about your character, and I appreciate you sharing that. That's awesome, man.
Shannon, appreciate your time. We won't take too much of it. I know you got some more people coming around here about 9:30, don't you?
That is the plan.
Yeah, what's up,
There you go.
Tatiana? Hi. Shout out
There
to
you
my
go.
buddy Peter.
Nice to
See
meet
you,
you again.
all my
Fantastic,
friends
man.
at Vollmer. Thank you so much. We're headed this way, my friends. Keep on trucking. That's what I like to say. I don't think I've ever said that before, so I guess I don't like to say it till just now.
See, I'm a Joe Dirt guy. I keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it.
Joe Dirt. I haven't heard that movie drop in a long, long time. Did you really watch that movie?
Oh, 100%, 100%. So we keep on keeping on. And as we keep on here, look, we're seeing all the automation, we're seeing the grinding, just a great mix in this specific hall with really good brands, for sure,
Good
man.
to see you.
This is wonderful.
You know, visit Acme Manufacturing, IMTS. We got great robotic material removal solutions, so come see us.
There it is. Name drop. We love shameless name drops, plus we love supporting good people, and that right there is a good per human being right there. All right, let's continue on this tour. We are talking grinding. As we talk grinding, we're gonna head over to EMUGE here, but Eddie, I'm of the perspective, and I've said this many, many times, but I think it's important to reiterate, grinding, making gears, that is an art form. Like, I came from a machining background, and I honor these folks who spend the time to create such sometimes almost unimaginable precision to make these gears go. And gears are in darn near everything around us.
And so much. And I think people really underestimate the amount of intricacy that goes into it. But hey, here to tell us a little bit more, we're here in front of a friend. Let's talk about it.
Hey, if we're gonna talk gears and we're gonna talk grinding, maybe EMUGE is the right place to go. How are we, my friend?
How you doing, man?
Every day is beautiful. I gotta get my apple juice today because my voice is cracking. I'm hitting puberty, I think, for the first or the second time at this point.
You're busy, man. You're always busy hopping around. How's the show been so far for you?
Well, the show's been incredible for us. I mean, we've been running around like madmen, but more importantly, how's it been for you?
You know, it's actually been very good. We've had a really good show. Lots of participation, lots of new contacts. We're actually really excited about it.
Love hearing that. Eddie, EMUGE's a longtime friend of mine. I've been into their headquarters. I mean, the people here are second to none, friendly, kind, thoughtful, and also incredibly intelligent. Have taught me so much on technology I hadn't even seen before. So I want to leave you the opportunity to ask a couple of questions to see what we can learn for the audience today.
This is intriguing, and so you're here, we're showing all of your latest technology, lots to be proud of. So I'm very curious, if you could pick one thing specifically, what makes you the most proud about being here in this booth this week?
You know, EMUGE's always taken pride in participating in the IMTS show. We like bringing new technologies, like Tony said, into the industry. We're showing some new automation here. We're showing a brand new grinder here. Like bringing things to the table, you know. People think of us just as a vertical turning machine company. We have so much more to offer. It's a wide array of products that we offer, and what better place to show it than here, you know?
True story,
Eddie,
man.
keep talking, my friend. I hear I got to check my WhatsApp for something.
There we go. So no worries. And when we're seeing this, I'm seeing multiple machines. We've got some multiple messages here. What are we seeing, and what are the things that we're really trying to highlight if we're visiting this booth today?
Okay. Well, the first thing we'd like to highlight is if this grinder right behind you. So this is new for EMUGE bringing in. It's a WPG7 grinder, small, compact footprint. You know, comes with a Fanuc control. You get your shoulder gauge, you get your OD diameter gauge. You know, this part can do, you know, you can do 10-inch long parts, you know, 4-inch diameter, so it's a nice, small, compact grinder. Ideal for a job shop or a production environment. You can get this with integral automation like everything EMUGE does, you know, for heavy part volumes. And this guy you can get for a very, very competitive price, you know, market-leading price. But I won't tell you that. I'll make people come visit to find out what it is.
Ooh, Jeremy's wise. He's wise.
I learned from this guy how to bait the hook, man. You know, like, get them to come in and find out what the price is, man. They won't believe it when they see it.
There you go. Well, you're clearly setting yourselves up to succeed, providing these wonderful machines, great showcase, great space, man. You have a lot to be able to be proud of here for this week, for sure, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by.
Absolutely,
Thank you so
man.
much.
Absolutely.
You know, come back anytime.
Your pleasure, Jeremy. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. We're actually going to head this way now. It's a little bit of a change of plans, you know. Sometimes we got to be flexible. You like to kick your leg, though, don't you? Hey, something like that when you're getting flexible.
Oh yes, I got to make sure that I watch for for people within the radius, but got to get the legs feed the wolf. Tony, as a former soccer player, you know this. The legs feed the wolf. So I'm about it. And as much as walking around as we do, man, got to stay nice and stretched. But we are on a tear already this morning, covering all these halls. It's exciting because you really get that in-depth look at who's doing what and where things need to be. It's just great. It's great.
You know, when I walk around these halls, you know, I feel like with MTDCNC, someone like yourself, you've been in this industry quite a while. I've been doing this for about 25 years, but I still see something new every time I'm here. I think I know so many companies and so many opportunities, but every day is an opportunity to grow and learn and see something. And that's why people come to the show, right?
Yes, this is true. I mean, and they call it the Super Bowl of all these trade shows, and it's really, there's nothing short of it, because it's a great opportunity for everyone to showcase what it is they've been holding and hiding back, and we're seeing so many reveals in this week, which I think is a statement to not only the show, but the crowd as well.
Well, we've done our job today, and we're going to pass these microphones off to people who are far better looking than both of us, and far smarter than both of us as well. Megan, good to see you. Congratulations on your 5K run, by the way.
Thank you, right? I made it here. My feet hurt already. Thank you.
Awesome, good one.
How are you doing, Arthur?
Oh man, it's a beautiful morning. This is day 3. Can you already believe that we are in day 3, Megan?
I was like dazed and confused about that. It's crazy.
It is flying by.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're capturing videos, because I'm honestly probably going to go back and watch some of them so I can remember everything. It's just been an informational overload. I love it. But oh my God, it is just flying by.
I haven't really spent a lot of time in this hall, so I'm really glad that we're here.
Yeah.
Because I'm taking a look and making sure that I check which ones I got to come back to and see. I was over there on that side, and I think we're going to walk by it. But there was a chopper over there that I want to see. Yeah. So we're here at IGUS.
Oh, that's the one with the Black Widow. But yes, let's check out the team at IGUS.
Who are we talking to here? Do you know?
Good morning, gentlemen. We're with MTD. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good. How are you doing?
How are you
Good.
doing?
Jacob was supposed to be giving you guys a call. Did he call anyone here? We are on live right now with 500,000 people, so they are seeing us in real time.
We can just say hi too if you're not ready. It's totally fine.
So they got a massive booth here, and actually this is not just one, but you've got a second booth up the road that we're going to stop by as well, right?
RBTX booth right around the corner.
Okay.
Purple banner in the sky.
So you've got 2 booths here at IMTS. If they come to this booth, what are they going to get?
Quick overview of electrical cable management solutions, bearings, linear rails, motions, plastics in motion.
Awesome.
And then full turnkey solutions, integrations with robotics at RBTX.
Very cool. Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
We are going to go and keep this show on the road.
Sounds
so
good.
It's great seeing
nice
you
to
guys.
meet you, Dustin.
Have a great show.
Oh.
The advantages of getting away from needing to lubricate.
Okay.
Cost savings, maintenance time, downtime. All of our products are dry running, self-lubricated. So also environmental friendly, which of course is, another big factor too with all of our products.
Awesome. Thank you
That is
so
fantastic. So much, John.
Have
Thank you so much.
Guys. So I really like their booth. Check that out.
I love the environmentally friendly. Oh, that's a VR bike. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
So if you want to try a VR bike, everybody, and you're here at IMTS today, come check out the IGUS booth down on the corner. But I really like the environmentally friendly angle.
Right. So VR stuff, I haven't done that before, and I'm afraid that if I put those things on my face, I'm going to get nauseous, and I would probably fall off that bike.
I feel you so much on that. It's kind of a situation that I was worried about before I tried VR for the first time. But the good news is, Megan, for people that are worried about that they are updating the technology. So now the screens are newer, they've changed to OLED screens, a whole bunch of technical reasons, but the end result is there's less motion sickness, less nausea, less upset stomach.
So I would be safe.
Yeah, so originally VR headsets, they told you to only go for like 5 to 10 minutes because of the nausea. Everyone would get sick.
Yeah.
And then now with we're still recording, yeah? Okay. So we got some interruptions, but we're going to work through it.
Yeah.
But, so now they've updated it to now where there's people that spend their whole working day. There are literally virtual employees around this planet that earn their wages online in VR headsets.
One of the things that I noticed about this show too is they're really being creative with how they're demonstrating the technology.
Really?
So I just saw like a ping pong kind of machine back there with a Fanuc robot. And Fanuc seems to be everywhere in some of these booths. And I think that's another point that we came across where there's a lot of collaboration between brands. There's a lot of partnership. So you're not just going to see Fanuc in the Fanuc booth. You're going to see it in several other booths. You're not just going to see Siemens in one booth. You're going to see it in multiple booths. So a lot of companies are coming together to really provide full automated solutions, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen a lot of the FANUC as well, but I love the collaboration that's going on between these different companies.
Yep.
I mean, these companies are all working together, and it's that sense of community in manufacturing.
Yeah.
It's you can walk up to almost anyone here at IMTS and have a conversation about manufacturing, and you will find extremely passionate people that
Yep.
share in your enjoyment. Maybe not as much as your mother-in-law does at home, unless she happens to be in manufacturing. But here we are at the second IGUS location. Mike, how is it going?
Good to meet you.
You're the purple themed one.
Good to meet you. This is our RBTX booth.
You
We're
guys
live
have-
here at IMTS.
This is like the more
Losing my
happening
voice
booth.
a little bit.
I hear the music, the lights. Yeah, I like it. It's very cool.
This is awesome. So we were just by the other IGUS location. So what did they come here for? The other guys got the lube, they got everything else going on.
Robotics. This is our booth. RBTX is IGUS's robotics division. We're showcasing our gantries, our Rebels, our Deltas, and a lot of our partners' products as well.
Very cool.
That's fantastic. Are those drinks up for grab, by the way?
No. That's part of the show.
We do have a live raffle going on for Saturday at 2 p.m. A chance to win a free Rebel robot here for you guys. Put it in your man cave for the beer fridge, whatever you guys have to do. So stop by our RBTX booth, fill out name, phone number, email, drop it to anyone in purple shirts, and drawing Saturday at 2 p.m.
So if I come Saturday, I can enter to win a raffle to get my own beer robot?
Absolutely, starting actually all event, all week. So they can stop by, grab a ticket, drop off to one of us guys in purple.
Well, there we go.
And we'll get the show rocking and rolling.
Good thing.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, we are live on Wednesday morning, so the people have a lot of time. They still got 3 more days. They will come by Saturday. You guys are drawing it on Saturday? Awesome. Thank you so
Saturday,
much,
2
everyone.
p.m. So be sure to stop at the IGUS booth. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
So just real quick, this is Kathy and Lauren. They're awesome people. You should go visit them at FlexLine Automation.
Yep. Also known as the Conveyor Cougar.
Yes, the Conveyor Cougar. Wonderful ladies. Very cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Nice seeing you, ladies. Have a good one. I had to shout out the women in manufacturing that are doing amazing things.
That is
right?
a very important thing.
So
I
we're
love
just
the
doing, we're
growth.
doing random meet and greets on the trade show floor here at IMTS. I will always shout out the ladies. Love
Yeah.
your jerseys. Very cool.
Hey, Megan,
Very cool.
where are you going? Get
I
back
don't know.
over here,
I'm
girl.
getting distracted and walking all over the place. I should have.
How are we going to go buy Universal Robotics?
How
Come
are you
on
doing?
now.
We're doing so good.
What do you have happening at the show?
So we're showing our collaborative robot arms, the UR, all the different UR sizes, and really, really cool. I want to show you guys this, a one-of-a-kind demo. Universal Robots tending a CNC machine and loading a different part and pulling a different part for every single operation.
Okay.
So,
yeah, let's go
check
get
it out
introduced
real
to
quick.
Graham over here.
I love your tattoos, by the way. Oh, thank you. Always have to compliment the tattoos.
Yeah.
Graham from Lights Out. He's going to talk to you about why
You're
this
gonna-
demo is
Can
so
you say
cool.
that again real quick?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I want to introduce you to Graham from Lights Out. He's going to tell you about why this demo is one of a kind and why it's so cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael.
Hey there. This is the first robot system ever built that loads a different part every single time the door opens. So prior to this, people were using pallet pools and then have to put a different vise on every single pallet. Here, all they have to do is load up their stock, schedule it like a pallet pool. And the thing that makes it all possible is we kick over this side of the machine. This is our new device that's the first programmable self-centering vise. Every pneumatic vise in the market prior to this only had about a 1/4 inch of travel, and then you'd have to manually adjust the jaws. But with this, it's fully programmable from the robot to go to 1 inch, 4 inches, back down to 1.
What?
Yep.
How are you? What's on the inside? Is it like servo controlled or what's going on?
No, it's all pneumatic powered and wireless for a proximity switch that tells you the distance. So
Seriously?
This is a rotary air motor that has 4 cylinders.
Huh.
So
That is absolutely crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a vise like that before.
Absolutely not. This is the first time this has ever been shown. Every machinist that walks by is like scratching their head trying to understand why they have a pallet pool.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Greg. We appreciate the quick
Yeah.
demo and showcasing of this machine. That's awesome.
That is such a great solution to the high mix, low volume market that seems to be so frequently, so prolific in manufacturing. Thank you so much, Graham. So,
Oh,
so
Graham, I
you're
thought
going to
it
be
was
here.
Greg, sorry.
Yeah. So you're going to be here the whole week if people want to come by and check this out?
Yes, sir. We'll be here all week. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Graham.
I love how your ears perked up as soon as he said that.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
What? What's going on?
Are you kidding me? A vise that I don't have to wrench and manually move jaws on my own? That's just absolutely wild.
So I really like this hall. Definitely going to have to come back because there's a lot of cool automation stuff. There is. There's that. There's the bike. That's the bike I wanted to see. You see that?
Really?
Check that out.
That is a beautiful motorcycle.
Yeah. So that was on Orange County Shoppers a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Black Widow. Very cool.
That
Can you
is
tell
so
I'm
cool.
like a motorcycle
And they've
chick?
got a full automation demo there to check out.
Really cool. I think it's cool that you're seeing more of. So I was at a show and they had like the top down of the automation where it wasn't on the side, so it helped it get more space in the automation cube.
Really?
Yeah. It was very cool looking.
Oh, we are so mixed up this morning. Good morning, Tim.
How y'all doing today?
Good.
Well, we're a little bit mixed up and getting a little bit lost. It's my first time at IMTS. I hope the audience out there can please forgive me. I hope you can forgive me. I almost walked right by.
No worries. No worries.
And I was talking, so I was distracting him, so it's my fault. You can blame me. I was totally like captivated by the Black Widow bike over there because I'm a huge motorcycle fan, so my bad. Sorry about that. I'll just stand here. So how are you doing? What do you got going at the show?
Yeah, so day 3 of the show for us. So far, the first two days have been great. We're highlighting some of our standard products that we have. So we have our Fast Load. This version here is with the Cobot version of it. Also tying into our Fast Gauge. So for inline inspection as well. Both platforms are mobile, so you can move them in and out as needed. And then we also have our Fast Load 2000 with our standard FANUC industrial robot as well. Units configurable with drawers for loading the system. We can customize the size of the drawers, the number of drawers, depending on the type of product. So also, please don't forget, about 90% of what we do here at ACETA is custom. But we also have those standard products to support our customers as well too.
That is fantastic, Tim. And I mean, I love the company at ACETA. I've been seeing your stuff. I know you've been working with MTD a little bit, and I get to see all these different like welding applications. Like you're not just a automated CNC and you're done. You guys kind of help automate and bring robotics into a lot of different areas.
Yes, yeah. So a lot of what ACETA is known for is for welding, press brake tending, CNC machine tending, and material handling. But also don't forget we've merged with we now have 5 companies on the platform, so we also do custom assembly. We have a group focused on pick, pack, and palletizing as well too. So we've been doing that for a number of years. So really, with the platform that we have today, we're able to support many customers across different industries.
Very cool. Well,
Awesome.
Thanks so much, Tim.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Meeting you and learning more about you.
Thank you. You too.
Well, Arthur, I think we're good to go. So everyone that's not here, be sure to come to IMTS 2024.
Yeah.
Peace out.